Have you ever wondered why some of our celebrities, our female celebrities, the actors, our favorites, suddenly disappear from our TV screens? When their career is at its peak and they finally won our hearts? We'll be getting a first-hand opinion on the effect of marriages on the careers of female celebrities, female actors in Nigeria. Right, I'm here with this gorgeous woman. Ma'am, please can you introduce yourself?
I'm Chief Mrs. NC Okonta, aka Merit from Living in Bondage, Nollywood First 11.
All right. If you're a millennial and you saw living in bondage, she's the lady that acted as Kenneth Okonkwo's wife, Merit. But I would like to ask you, acting, do you feel that marriage really delays or rather takes back female actors?
It depends on how committed the woman is. When I got married after Living in Bondage and two or three other films, I got married. My husband, you know, not really stopped me from acting, but he was a very jealous and possessive person. And any time I go out and come back from acting, I was always stressed and problem. So I just decided to take a break, and raise the family and get to understand him, and he understood me. So shortly, many years later, he said, "No, I understand you, and I know the things you can do and the things you can't do." So when somebody comes and tells me that my wife is this, my wife is that, I would say, "No, I know my wife." So he gave me permission to go back to acting. So I think a lot of men, if you already, if you meet your wife as an actress, already acting, you should be able, you should be able to understand her and allow her to do what gives her joy, what she was doing before you met her and married her. But then it's a matter of discussion and understanding between husband and wife. If the husband is capable of taking care of the entire family and make the woman happier, and if she stops acting and goes into another business to make her happier, fine. If not, please discuss it before you get into marriage. Makawai.
Well, I noticed something. There have been like a premature amount of divorce, although divorce is on the rise. I'm a lawyer. But like celebrities, like they have been, I don't want to mention names, but a lot of celebrities they are going through divorce or rather divorced. What do you think? Do you feel celebrity lifestyle has something to do with the divorce rate for our celebrities, or is it just something? Is it just the norm now in Nigeria?
So like I explained before, if you meet your wife as an actor, or like we would say in Nigeria as an actress, you should be able to understand that at times she has to travel out of the vicinity for days or weeks. There are times she has to sleep over. There are times she has to come back late. She won't be there like the normal housewife, 247, 6 p.m. Your dinner is ready and she's there to welcome you. There are times when you have to be home before her. So it's a different thing than when you just marry your wife, you're already married, and then suddenly she changes career and starts acting. It's a different thing. That's why the man should take time and understudy the wife and understand her, so that you know how what her career entails. If I'm marrying you as a lawyer, or a young girl is marrying you as a lawyer, she knows that there are times to travel out of state, for cases anytime, and there are sometimes you have to stay late in the office. You're writing your briefs, you're doing this, you're doing that. She can't expect you to go to work 8 a.m. every day, come back by 6 a.m. every day. It's not possible. So if you don't understand that person and you get into the marriage and they say, "No, I can't cope, I can't cope," that's the problem. That's the problem. Get to know your spouse, get to know his or her career. If it's something you can cope with, you go ahead. If it's something you cannot cope with, keep off.
Okay, I want to ask if like we have Peter Dochi and the Sons, Link and you, then the movie industry. Let's say, would you, from what you know, you're one of the first people to hit the movie industry, the first lady, and you did so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you, if you had a daughter, do you have a daughter? If you had a daughter, would you advise her to join the movie industry?
I have daughters, I have sons. When I produce my movies, they play parts. My daughters, they have. I made sure that they are all graduates in their own industries. My second daughter, Stephanie, she has acted in two or three movies, under the pseudonym of Stephanie Johnson, not Stephanie Okonta. So I don't restrict my children. I don't tell them you must not do this, you must not do this. It's a career choice. If I am into it, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad career, or else I will not be there. So I don't see why I should stop them from being in the industry. It's not a bad career at all. Mm.
So you would advise me to join the movie industry?
Yes, if you can, if you want to. It's something it's an industry that is very, very vast. It's vast. You must not act. You can be a director, you can be a producer, you can be a makeup artist, you can be props and set, you can be a writer. There are so many things you can do in the industry. It's not just acting.
All right, ma'am. It's so good talking with you. It's really nice. You'll find her in person.
Thank you.
You go find her with time.
Thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much.
Have
You too. Thanks for having me.
you're welcome.